I think the burning question that we all have is, have you really hit rock bottom if you haven't been banned from Spirit Airlines? Well, we're about to find out. One of you guys sent this to my Brainworms email, and I watched the first couple seconds.
What's happening, man?
What's up? You here for this?
And I was like, oh yeah, let me just grab a quick pink energy drink, crack that baby open, and we're gonna get right into this beeswax. Here we go.
What's up?
Commencing.
What's happening, man?
What's up? You here for this?
What's going on?
They just put me and my kids on the plane with no explanation.
Who?
He keep picking out the door and shutting. So you go ask him himself, and then give me the explanation. I don't know. And me and my daughter, it's her birthday. My son and my other son right here. We got on the plane with no explanation. Asked us to get off.
I'll talk to him. See what's going on. All right.
See what's going on. And I bring him the out here because I'm going to smack the shit out.
Let's have a seat for me.
No, I'm not having no seat. That's racist shit. I'm not having no seat.
Oh man, that's a lot going on in the first 60 seconds, 35 seconds. So my kid, his daughter's birthday, he's there with multiple kids. It sounds like they put him on the plane with no explanation, which I don't know, that doesn't make much sense to me. Usually, if anytime I'm going on a plane, I have a destination in mind, and I'm not being put on there by somebody. Very confusing. Then he gets asked to take a seat by the officer because he's clearly overheated. Seems like the type of guy who has almost zero emotional regulation, which is unsurprising. I'm sure this is going to go very poorly for him. But he then calls the officer racist for asking him to take a seat. Unfortunately, I think that's a little bit of foreshadowing with what's to come. Probably going to be just an unrelentingly low IQ individual that just screams racism and tries to fight everybody and anything because his frontal lobe was never really truly developed. I don't know, but yeah, it's just tough place to be here.
I'm not having a seat. You can go talk to him. I'll stand right here. I'm not having a seat. Not at all. Myra, go sit down. Or sit down next to Myra. Or sit next to Brittany.
As always, and most unfortunately, the ones that hold the biggest L in this situation are typically the kids, because we get to see on display here the figure in their life that is supposed to be their example, their provider and their guide as they age into this very difficult world that's hard to navigate, and they have this absolute clown as an example. It's no wonder that a lot of kids take a little while to fully develop.
Or sit down next to Myra. Or sit next to Brittany. Tell him to come on.
1 minute away.
Whoever asks us to get on the plane, I want to know the reason.
Yep, I'll talk to him, man. Just have a seat over there for me.
I'm not having no seat.
All right, man. Well,
I'm not having no seat. It is what it is. I don't give a f*** on none of that shit. It is what it is.
I could take a stab in the dark at why.
I fight good as shit, bro.
I'm not worried about fighting, man.
Hey, that's cool.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
This some racist. So it's gonna be a fight if this don't go my way. It's gonna be a real fight. So I hope y'all fight good as shit or shoot.
It's an insane thing to say, dude. To the officers. You look like you do your push-ups and shit. Let's go. I don't look like it. I know I got little flapjack titties, but I can fight. And it's gonna be a real fight if shit don't go my way. Cool, bro. I hope that works out for you.
No chance at all. Not one. So I hope y'all handle this shit, bro. Come over here and talk to him. Don't even come over here to me, so I'm telling you, you don't have no chance with me. Come talk. Come stand with him. Don't stand behind me or none of that shit. The nigga that keep picking out the
My man.
get him, bro.
Hey.
I don't know why he asked me to get over the plane.
I'm gonna need you back.
I need that racist. We're not doing that racist today. You not with that racist. You with me, bro? Get the f off me.
Yeah. All right, that's about enough.
Y'all not putting your hands up, bro. If y'all want to talk, y'all talk.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't get too serious on this channel all the time, but I really wish these officers would stop being so damn racist. I mean, Jesus, the man asked him to take a seat. Tell him to calm down. Hello, racist much? Jesus. Despicable behavior, really. I mean, could just call out the flight attendant, whoever, and let them fight in a cage match. That is clearly the least racist thing to do. Okay?
For what? For what? For what?
For what? For being a fucking idiot.
Back up.
Bro, listen, you're doing too much. I tried to be cool. I tried to be cool, bro.
Wow, look at him.
In front of my kids for what? For what, bro?
Oh, he's doing a lot in front of your kids? It's the officer's fault? And what was all that? I can fight for real talk, because the guy that does the push-ups is making you look like a fucking clown right now. Now it's we're doing too much in front of the kids. The second things start to not go your way, huh? Oh my God.
For the white lady, bro?
For the white lady, bro. The irony of it is, like, it's always these dudes, like, pointing, screaming racism that are the racists themselves, right? Yeah, it's just the way she goes. Yeah, it's the way they look at the world. It's the lens they view the world through, and then the second they have to point blame, it's always everyone else is the racist when really they're the ones that are so obsessed with race and calling, you know. Now, the reason he's getting arrested is because the officer's probably doing it for the white lady, right?
I need you to back up, man, please.
Back up, brother. Get the key.
It's just,
I ain't gonna do nothing to them. I'm let them.
Tragic form of brainworms.
Don't know what the going on. What you just tackled me for, bro? What did you tackle me for, bro? Let me up. I'm gonna get a hang up. Nope.
Jokes aside, though, you know it's not racist. Choosing better habits in your day-to-day life, which is why I'm happy to talk about today's sponsor, Fume. So let's do that and we'll get right back into this absolute shit show. Imagine explaining to your ancestors that in the year 2025, you willingly spent your free time sucking on a rechargeable USB fog machine. I mean, that is just a tough legacy. Now listen, I've talked about today's video sponsor, Fume, in the past, and that's why I'm excited to share with you their new Fume Zero, a grab-and-go flavored air device that lays the foundation for healthier, less ridiculous habits without the cost of a reusable device. No nicotine, no vapor, no batteries, just plant-based flavor cores that last 10+ days and give your restless little sausage fingers something better to reach for. I love simplicity. You just draw air through it, and boom, delicious orange flavor. No charging, no weird cables, no sticky clouds hanging around your head, so you can use it anywhere you want. Now, I started with the orange, but they've got 6 flavors, including raspberry and mango, that are also fire. And at just $24.99, it's way more cost effective than whatever habit you're trying to replace. So join the over 500,000 people that have already made the switch to Fume and get the Zero today at tryfume.com/product/fume-zero. Or just scan the QR code here on screen, and the link's also in the description, as you already know. Thank you guys so much for listening. Check it out.
You're not getting up. Because of this white lady? Well, you a cold whore, bro. You doing what this white lady say, bro?
No, stop.
Bro, are you doing what this white lady say to you, bro?
Listen, man, just calm down, man. Relax.
You can put me in handcuffs if you want. Why you listening to this white lady, bro? I'm not fighting you. Do you want to put me in handcuffs?
I'm about to.
Come on, put me in handcuffs. Bro, get this white off me, bro. I'll let you put me in handcuffs. Tell her to get on me and let you put me in handcuffs. Bro, what the f is wrong with you, bro? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Who's the racist?
And you fighting me. We are f***ing.
I told you I didn't want to fight you.
Man, shut the f up, bro. You wanted to do this. You wanted, come on. Hey, babe, get my shoes. He's a f***ing cracker just like her. I ain't about to fight these motherfuckers. Babe, get my shoes.
Back up.
Who's the racist?
Please back up.
My bitch.
So weird.
Look, I'm trying to be nice. Back up.
Let her get my shoes. You the one that had this tackle me and you on for real. Because if I flip that off me, it's going to be a problem.
Is it?
Now, if I flip you on top of her, you going to look crazy.
You just said you want to go in cuffs, right?
I'll go in cuffs. It's not a problem. But get the f off me and let me go in cuffs. She on my leg, the shirt, bro. She on my leg.
That's right.
All right, bitch. Get the f off my leg, I told you. Get off my leg, bro. Get off my leg.
Stop resisting, man.
What am I resisting?
Like, this is just, unfortunately, you know, speaking personally here, it's just a sort of behavior that's really hard for me to relate to. I know, like, it's not uncommon in this day and age, and I was probably raised in a pretty functioning, affluent family and all these things that I'm very grateful for. But, like, there's just no excuse for, like, behavior like this as a grown adult. But unfortunately, there's just so many people in the world that have such terrible examples growing up, which their kids are going to have because of their father, and it's just passed on from generation to generation. Or you're growing up without fathers or whatever it is, and you just have no idea how to handle yourself with even an ounce of decorum, an ounce of emotional regulation that allows you to kind of float and glide through the world and get what you want out of life. This guy is always going to be swimming upstream and always going to have trouble because he's never been able to exercise that muscle that gives him a little bit of emotional intelligence. And it's just too bad because he's going to go his whole life being a fucking idiot. And I don't know whose fault that is. It's maybe the way the world is. Like, maybe if he had a better father figure, or a better example, or a mentor or something, it could have maybe swerved along the way. But I genuinely do feel bad for people like this because life doesn't need to be this hard. It truly doesn't. And it's really just comes down to you and how you behave and how you act and how you talk and treat other people. It's not the most difficult thing in the world.
Let y'all hurt me?
No, you need to stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
I'm not trying to hear you sit here and fight with you, man.
Am I fighting with you?
Yes, sir, you are.
What I do to you? You got a camera on?
Bucking off, yes,
Do you have a camera on?
Yes,
I didn't touch you. Old ass girl, I elbow the shit out you in your mouth and you gonna be mad. Over here.
Coming my way.
Look at him.
My way.
You about to come over here and kick me.
Go. Go.
Classic Spirit Airlines lobby.
Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll.
It's roll.
I'm not saying nothing.
Get your hand behind your back, okay? I got one. So leave it there, Sarge. Leave your hand there, Sarge. Leave your hand here. I got one.
I tighten the handcuff. I tighten the handcuff. I tighten the right.
They're not even tight yet.
I didn't say tighten the right.
Sir, you have lost your rights right now.
Lost my rights to do anything? You go that way?
Yep.
I don't have no rights. I don't have any rights.
Nope.
Not right now.
No rights,
That's an
bro.
interesting thing to say.
All right, we're gonna sit you up.
You gonna sit who up? He holding my ankle. How you gonna sit me up?
When you ready to go up? Yeah, wait.
How? You holding my ankle
Watch out, Hill.
and pulling my pants, you bitch. What is you looking at me crazy for? You're a whore.
Let's go.
Yeah, handcuffs off. I'll slap the shit out you, bro.
Of course you would.
I say, you know it. I record this shit. Record this shit.
Wait, what do you say?
Of course you would.
I say,
I'll slap the shit out you, bro. Hard to do when you get the handcuffs on, though, bro. This guy's a lot of chat, huh? A lot of fucking gums flapping in this little scenario here. Just a little just a real piece of work.
record this hands
Yeah,
off.
don't worry. The body cameras are doing that for you.
Hands off.
You got it.
The lack of self-awareness to want someone to record you being made a fool of is even just the icing on the cake, truly.
Hands on me, bro.
Take him out. Where we go?
Record this. Cancel 1033.
Yeah.
Record this.
Okay, so what happened other than what we got?
Okay, so I run airport operations for Spirit. I was downstairs on our 1 through 29 gates. I get up there, talk to the captain. They say, yeah, him,
Papa.
approach them, say, hey, you can go off the voluntary way now, or OPD will be called.
Okay.
And he said, I don't want any law enforcement trouble. Gets up halfway through the jet bridge. He starts spitting in my face.
So he was on the flight.
Correct.
Okay.
Calling me racist, and I get out here. He's telling me he's gonna slap the shit out of me. He starts picking up these things and trying to hit me with them, and keeps playing chicken with me around this this thing.
Man, I was okay with everything else, but once you start playing chicken around the cul-de-sac there, then that's a little too far. You can't just be playing chicken with random white boys like that. Come on. Spitting on someone, that, I mean, unsurprising, just given his behavior thus far, but one of the lowest class things you can truly do. Really. But what are you going to do when, you know, your whole life is just playing the victim and pointing fingers and calling people racists? I mean, what else? You
Spit
got?
on my face.
So there was actually spit on your face.
Yes.
Okay.
Get both your hands off me, bro. I got my hands
That's assault, I think. I think that counts as assault.
I'm not walking. I'm gonna start spitting in y'all face. Just walk. No, you're not. Make your hand off the back of my neck. I promise to God, you, bro. Get your elbow off my back, bro. Okay. All you have to do is what I asked y'all to do. Why the fuck y'all walking with your elbows in the back of my neck?
Is someone like this even able to rehabilitate? You know what I mean? Like, how do they, like, you just haven't been able to assimilate with any sort of kind of civil functioning society? I mean, what's the...
I'm gonna bring you up to your knees.
Really sure. I'm not really sure there's a solution.
What are y'all doing?
Sit up.
Bring you up to your knees. To do what? All right, man, bring your leg in for me. Walk.
Do you want to press charges? He's going to jail regardless.
I don't want to press charges. I think he's drunk. I think he made a mistake. And I just want them to
Okay,
know.
so he's just battered at least 4 of us a few times. So
Yeah.
And I'm the
he's
only
got
one
felony charges on us.
Are you saying even if I don't press charges, you're still going to have felony charges?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, don't worry about
He's like, yeah, that's good enough.
spitting on my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. Now it's just all on us.
Okay, sure.
No. I get it. But this is the thing we run into. Come out here, we get into this fight, and now everything's our liability, which is fine.
Sure. No, let's
Which is
do it.
fine.
Sure.
What the fuck did you... I mean, what is she crying because he's not going to press charges? Like, you have the body camera footage to... I don't know. It's just weird. She's making him feel bad for not wanting to press charges. It's really strange to me.
No big deal. It just makes a stronger case. If
Sure.
I see.
you want to write a statement.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
So y'all gotta handcuff me and walk me somewhere to tell me why y'all handcuffing me and walking me somewhere. That's the way the United States goes.
Do you really need an explanation? Like, do you actually need an explanation of why you're being handcuffed at that point? Impressive.
All depends on how busy they are tonight, and unfortunately, He has felony charges now because he battered several police officers while this was going on, to include myself. He's lucky he didn't get sprayed because that was the next thing coming off my belt. Okay? I thought about the taser.
In front of the
So
kids.
he's lucky tonight, honestly. He needs to drink something else other than what he drank today. If he's not normally like this, he needs to change his drink.
You can go be a security guard for $60,000 in DC, bro. Instead of sucking in Florida for $45,000.
Yeah, you go first.
You sucking ass.
It's good job advice.
Did you get patted down already?
No, I ain't do nothing. Nah.
Turn around, go.
He's maybe one of the most unlikable people I've ever
Disney
met.
tickets, bro. I'm moving, man. Come on, man.
Bro, stop moving.
Put your foot down. Put your foot down. He put my foot up.
No, I touched it. You picked it up.
You picked it up. I picked it up for you.
Don't do that.
All right, so what you want me to do?
Just stay still. Turn around.
Hey, it's Disney tickets in my fucking pants. I just took my kids to Disney.
What a fucking tragic way to end a trip to Disney World. This one feels a little personal because I typically go to Disney once a year with my family, and it's a magical, lovely time. We have a great time. Son loves it, wife loves it. And essentially, you spent all this money to take your kids on what was supposed to be one of the best weeks of their life for these young kids, and you ruined it because the only thing they're gonna ever remember is the fact that you got fucking drunk and tackled to the floor and handcuffed and hauled away in the airport because you weren't able to control yourself long enough to get through a flight with your family.
You like a
Unfortunately.
man. You're not talking to me like a man. You took me off. You just hey, for y'all put me on the ground in front of my kids for no reason, bro. Tell me what the I did wrong. Tell
I'm
me.
doing it right now, man.
What? Ask me what I did wrong.
Bro, sit down.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, sit me down. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's what I'm doing wrong. Sitting down. Come on. Come on, bro. Stop being so strong.
So what?
Stop being strong.
I'm not trying to be strong, bro. I haven't disrespected you at all.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Y'all slammed me on the
I
ground
didn't slam
in front of my
you.
kids, bro. I'm ready. What am I gonna do with handcuffs? I don't want these. Bro, get off.
Hey,
bro, get off.
Let's scoot this table.
Just let me sit back. If y'all gonna let me.
Nope.
So what the f supposed to do?
Bro, sit down.
Fool, to do what?
Just stay seated.
I'm not calming down. I swear to God, I'm not calming down. Y'all just slammed me in front of my f***ing kids.
Sit down. Bro, sit down.
I'm not asking you why was police called.
You see how there's like, he's fully unable to have any accountability for the way he behaves, right? Everything, y'all just slam me in front of my fucking kids. That guy's racist, she's racist, you're listening to that white lady. His entire life revolves around a complete vacuum of accountability. Nothing bad that ever happens to him could possibly be his own doing, his own problem. It's always somebody else. And that's the worst possible mentality that you can possibly have. And unfortunately, we live in a culture that perpetuates it. And it's unfortunate to say, but there's a lot of people, maybe like certain minorities and stuff, that kind of victimhood mentality is peddled to them. And this is a result of that. And there's a lot of obviously variables around that, but it's just such a pathetic and unfortunate way to live. Like, you can't ever get better or level up in life until you take radical accountability for your own actions. And this is a clear example of someone who's unable to do that and don't know he's going to be able to anytime soon without some sort of
with my daughter
intervention.
next to me. Why was police called, bro? What did I do, bro? I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't touch.
Airlines call? Didn't the airlines call? Yeah, the airlines called. Okay.
And said what?
The airline.
And said what?
You being disruptive.
What did I do that was disruptive? Is it cameras on it?
Yeah, there's cameras over there.
What? Please, I bet.
Sit down.
I'm sitting down. No problem. It's a lawsuit. Is cameras on the plane? Get a lawsuit. Get the cameras. That's the only place my ID should be. So if y'all slam me down, my ID lost, then y'all lost my ID. And that's fucking crazy. Y'all done slam me down in front of my daughter.
Probably left it at the bar.
ID. For what reason? I'm suing this. Can I get a call from all y'all? I promise my God.
Good luck. You need a good lawyer, pal.
Y'all over, bro.
All right, here's the
I bet he
issue.
is.
He's still not happy, but he's not giving us his ID information. If I don't get his correct ID, we're going to put him under a John Doe, and it's going to take 3 times as long to get him out of jail. Okay, because they have to figure out who he is.
So can I go talk to him?
No, you can't go talk to him, but I can give you the information. If you can give me his information, I can relay it to the person who's writing his charging affidavit.
I don't have his information.
You don't know his name?
I know his name, but I don't.
And his birthday?
I don't have all his information.
That's okay. As long as I got a name and a birthday, I mean.
Can we go? Can I go talk to him?
No, he's already in a car and on his way to jail. If you don't want to give me the information, by all means, we'll book him under John Doe and it'll take longer.
Can I go talk to him at least? Can his daughter go talk to him?
She just told you he's on the way to jail. I wouldn't, and like, why would you want to bring your kids there to talk to him in that state? That's insane. People like that drive me nuts because they're just doing so much self-inflicted damage. Like, these are super avoidable situations, but they just unfortunately don't have the wherewithal to avoid it. So let's see what Officer John has to say. Midwest
Something
Safety
that most
class.
people don't know. Airports are technically one of the most dangerous places for officers to make arrests because of the federal jurisdictional mess that hangs over every square inch. You got TSA, airport police, city cops, and federal marshals all potentially involved, but rarely coordinated. That means when someone causes a problem inside an airport, officers don't just have to worry about public safety. They have to worry about stepping on the wrong agency's toes. Think about it. Families, pilots, unarmed TSA agents, and flight crews are one wrong step away from mayhem. So cops walk into this mess with one job: shut it down before it spirals. But when the suspect's already deep inside a spiral of rage, the only option is to contain it and fast. And if you watch closely, you'll notice something during these kinds of calls because the eyes of the suspect often don't match the surroundings. It's like they're in a different world still fighting their demons. And some people don't want to weigh out. They want to target. You could show up calm, patient, and respectful, and it wouldn't matter. Because for certain individuals, especially being emotionally unstable, confrontation is the goal. I've lost count of how many times I started out respectful, calm voice, open posture, trying to de-escalate like we're trained, and minutes later I'm on the ground fighting to keep someone from grabbing my gun or headbutting me in front of everybody watching. But here's the problem: on many occasions, once the cuffs are on, the phones come out, and suddenly the officer is the problem. Not the guy screaming at strangers at an airport terminal, but the person in uniform. But if we keep confusing professionalism with weakness, one day the people who run towards these calls might just stop showing up. And trust me, we don't want that.
There you go.
This suspect was charged with resisting with violence, resisting without violence, assault on a law enforcement officer, and disorderly conduct, totaling a bond of $5,500. He is
Man, that's probably about as much as the Disney trip cost. It's a tough 2x right there on the
innocent
trip
unless
home.
proven guilty in a court of law. Records indicate he has been permanently banned from booking a future flight with Spirit Airlines.
Being banned from Spirit Airlines has to be rock bottom life. Yep. At least his daughter got a clown for her birthday. Oh, man. That's funny, but very sad at the same time. Yikes. It's my daughter's birthday, and this is what she'll remember this birthday for. Hope you're real proud of yourself, dude. Yep. Somebody made the 1000% right decision to not allow him on a plane. Honestly, you know what? I didn't think about that, but good call. Whoever it was, the flight attendant or the pilot who relayed the information to that dude who was maybe like a terminal help or something, and essentially said, hey, you need to get off this plane. We can do it the easy way or the hard way. Such a good call, because what happens if he got in that state while they were airborne? Imagine, I mean, we've seen clips, obviously, from other situations where people got emotionally irate and out of control, and you're in a fucking long tube a mile in the air. Horrible situation. So even if you see someone that's like on the fence, maybe too fucked up, and you know they're going to be a problem, time to go. You got to nip that in the bud, get them off the plane. One time when I was flying home from Texas, actually, I was sitting at a bar with a couple of dudes that were also from the Boston area. And they were a couple college kids, and we got pretty fucked up together. I'm typically very well behaved when I'm inebriated. I just have that gene in me. But one of the dudes, one of the two buddies, like, we were in the terminal waiting, and he got a little too fucked up, and he was like saying some weird shit to people, and he was like swaying, clearly hammered. Got yeeted. Absolutely kicked off the plane. I was like, all right, Bell, take care. Sorry about that. We were doing shots with each other like fucking 20 minutes prior. Tough to see it, but you know what? If you can't handle it, don't imbibe. They kicked me off the plane for no reason. I could see the reason in 5 seconds. As could I after I watched the first 5 seconds, which is why I was like, oh yeah, let's do this initially when you emailed this to me. Anyways, not really a big lesson to draw from here today. I think it's pretty clear when you see behavior like this. This is probably not the way you want to float through life, and there's such an easier path if you can just take a little bit of time to learn how to behave and control yourself in public. But for those of you who can't, like this gentleman here, I do appreciate your commitment to the bit, because it gives us some good content to watch here in the comfort of my office. And thank you to Fume for sponsoring this video and supporting this channel. Go check them out. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hip thrust that motherfucking like button. I'll see you soon. Peace.